I just keep turning it over in my head. How did it happen? What did I do wrong?
The thing is, though, it has happened.
We had warnings. You must have had a look too from the NFU. The things they sent us from the National Cyber Security Centre. I saw all that and I should have been prepared.
Think of anything you did wrong?
Just keep going through everything I did.
Well, I'd stop that if I were you. Wherever you are, live your roles on the stage, it doesn't matter.
Just to me.
The things you ought to be doing is right and ready for Justin. Because the BL board have to.
Yes, he's a good let Ryan know last night. Took it quite calmly.
That's good.
And that's because he doesn't realise how big this is. Justin does. And he's not happy about it. He's bound to think it's my fault. Oh, and he's almost certainly right.
Don't, Stella. Don't keep going over it.
But the consequences of this
You're
bit.
catastrophizing, and you're always telling me not to do.
I'm worried I didn't close down the network quickly enough.
Well, we should start putting some of this right.
Could have infected our CCTV. We could be being watched right now. And the accounts. They could have got into the accounts.
Okay, just stop.
Or the GPS system on the Combine. They could ruin harvest for
Listen
us.
to me. Is everything saved onto the cloud? Stella?
Yes.
Good. So you haven't lost anything.
No.
So you can reload everything and then scan the system with antivirus software, can't you? Stella?
Yes.
Maybe answer it? Oh, right. Hi, Justin. This is Pet Power Things.
Oh, we won't keep you long, Oliver. We'd come to see what Chloe and Eddie think about Bartleby. They are.
Oh, well, they went into Porchester early, I'm afraid. Bartleby?
Oh yeah, whether to sell him or not.
Oh, yes, of course. Family decision.
And as usual, we all think different.
Well, Joe's will asked for Bartleby to be cared for.
Oh, you're right. That is actually what Joe wanted.
Yes, and sending Bartleby to live in a luxury apartment, that would be taken care of.
That's not what he meant, Will.
Oh, he'll be better off there, though. That's the
You
point.
don't know that, Will. He might be thinking about his old home all the time and missing it. And us. Looking around, remembering.
Yeah.
Like the time he took Alan Titchmarsh round the village.
So the thing is, the family is divided. So, when do you have to decide?
Tonight.
Oh, dear.
And there's something else.
Hmm?
Bartleby's not in good shape. Jacob says he might not last another winter. And it best if he spends his last bit of time at home, where he's loved.
Well, Meg Mallow would love it.
So you can't decide. You've reached an impasse.
And we've got to decide, one way or another.
May I make a suggestion?
Go on.
Hold a secret ballot.
What? Vote for it?
Exactly. All people entitled to vote send me a message by saying tea time today, K for keep, and S for sell. And I'll announce the result back here in the kitchen.
That might work, yeah.
So who gets to vote?
All Grundys, I should think.
Including hangers-on,
Hang on.
like Jake and Mia. I mean, Jake couldn't care less about Bartleby, so why does he get a vote?
Because he's part of the family and because that's democracy. It's how it works, George. Whether you care or not, whether you've got any sense or not, you're entitled to vote. So, you, Emma, Will, George,
And Ed and Eddie, Chloe,
And Mia, Jake,
and Kira,
and Poppy.
which makes 10. Oh, so it could end at 5 all.
So, Oliver should have the casting vote.
Oh, okay. A secret ballot then, with Oliver having the final decision if it's a tie.
Josh, what's the matter? Shh. You're listening at Paul's door.
just wondering how he is.
Well, have you asked him yet? Because we said we would.
I was waiting for the right moment.
You know, I was too.
Shh.
What is it?
Listen.
I can't hear anything.
It's my fault. Sorry.
Is everything all right? Can I help you with anything? We thought, actually, we were wondering if you were all right. Were you?
Worried. We know it's been a difficult time these last few days.
Being dumped by Etienne and everything. Dumped?
No, not dumped.
Dumped. Yes.
We thought you might have found it too painful to talk about.
Still, you could see other people too, I suppose.
I don't want to see other people.
No, of course not.
No, I just meant you wouldn't have to spend all your time with...
With...
No, I see what you're saying, Paul.
Oh, with Etienne. Why would I not want to spend more time with Etienne?
That's not what he meant, is it, Josh?
No. I only meant, to be perfectly honest, he is...
What?
a tiny bit dull.
No, it was Brian. Brian? That's what Justin was just telling me. Brian's only just realised it was him.
Oh, poor Brian.
I don't think he's too bothered about it. He's got enough worries at the moment. So I was just off the ball, probably.
So what happened?
He opened an email, some sort of offer on tractor tyres, he said. Clicked on the link, and that was that. The virus was in, so it wasn't.
Oh, no.
And now you just have to put everything in place to deal with it.
Did Justin say anything else?
He wants to know if the insurance covers cyber attacks.
I think he does, yes. But I'll check. And, I better change all the passwords and alert the boss that you're in a few. Right. I ought to be making a start, so what do I do? I didn't manage this very well, did I?
No, you were fine.
I wasn't. You know I wasn't. I just froze.
I can see why, though. So what was the time?
The computer was just disintegrating. I was disintegrating with it. You didn't, you were there. You were perfectly calm. Perfectly. Look, if I'm totally honest, then yes, he is a bit on the bland side.
Bland? Etienne?
Don't sound so surprised, Paul. You must know he's a bit boring.
Right, I don't. Of course I don't. Why have you never said anything?
Well, obviously we didn't want to hurt you.
Oh, but now?
Yes, well...
Oh, now it's okay to hurt me when I've already been hurt.
He's hurt. We have.
I mean, you're twisting the knife, Josh. This has happened to me before, you know. Before I came to Ambridge, I was in a long-term relationship. I thought we were solid. It took ages to get over that. To learn to trust again.
With Etienne.
Yes, of course, with Etienne.
We thought you might be. I'm better off without him. Being a bit uninteresting is one thing. I can put up with that for your sake. But using this open relationship line to cheat on you, that's something else. I don't like it.
Yeah, Josh is right. I'm only saying this because I care about you.
Do you want, I mean, if a hug would help?
I think it might. Yes.
Sorry. Thank you.
So, maybe the answer to this is to...
Ditch it.
Not just yet. I mean, I can't end it yet. But I'm not going to get bullied into doing what I don't want. And what I do want is to take you out to thank you for being true mates. Tomorrow night.
That's it. The last one. All votes now in.
Who was last then?
I can't disclose that, George. This is a secret matter.
But now you know, Oliver, you can tell us the result.
The votes have to be counted first.
It was Mia.
What?
Last to vote. She'd spent half a day having a debate with herself.
It doesn't matter who was last. What matters is the result.
Yeah, who we felt on, we will keep it. Not everyone's here at the moment.
You can tell us, though, and text everyone else.
No.
We need to know.
No one is, I suppose so. Right. I, Oliver Sterling, is returning officer for the... Returning officer for the Bartleby question.
Oliver, just tell us.
There are certain protocols. I want to do this properly. Hang on, all right. There were 10 votes counted.
That's 100% turnover.
Well, it is Bartleby we're voting for. People care.
One has to be declared a spoiled paper.
Why is that?
He or she didn't send S or K, they sent W.
W. That'll be Jake.
I couldn't possibly comment.
W, though. What's that supposed to mean? Like I said, it's Jake. It'll mean whatever.
So what about the other votes?
Yes. K for keep, 4 votes. S for sell, 5 years. I therefore declare that the Grundy family have voted to sell their old pony Bartleby.
Fallon throws caution to the wind whilst Harrison struggles to let go in the off-shifts this evening at 7. In a moment, infections keep multiplying and village secrets start to emerge in a drama of The Specialist. Then we get inside the mind of a 1-year-old and continue our series Child, Cake, Balloons and Fuss. Reflect on the last 12 months and look ahead to what's to come. What can babies teach us and how are they influencing their future? That's at 2:45.
On BBC Radio 4,
Do you think there'll ever be a robot billionaire?
comedian Rhys James investigates some very big questions.
Have we lost our privacy? Or worse, our privacy? Do our phones and home hubs snoop on us at all times? Can they hear what we say? And if so, can I include them in the listening figures for this program?
With some expert advice, help is on hand to find the answers.
I mean, he isn't going to make any money and he isn't going to work, but I think that is absolutely sheer genius.
Research with me, Rhys James. Thursday nights at 6:30 on Radio 4 and BBC Sounds.
Now on Radio 4 we continue The Specialist, a medical thriller from Matthew Broughton. A doctor and her brother battle a mysterious illness in an isolated village of Bly.
We didn't see what was coming. People are looking for you.
I needed 5 minutes. It's been non-stop. Another 3 cases came in.
More hormonal problems.
Yeah.
You look done in. We've been trying to find the cause.
Where have you been?
I checked out the water plant.
How was it?
Is there any way it could have been contaminated?
No, carry-on.
They serve a few villages. No problems.
And what about the farms providing the village with veg and meat?
What chemicals do you use, Nan? Squeaky clean. Standards are really high.
Well, something is doing this to people. Did you try Mr. D's paint factory?
Still closed. But the number of cases now.
Yeah, they can't all have been painting.
How's Mr. D?
We brought it on ourselves. Us devils love Bly.
Not great. Sleeping a lot. Still waiting for his test results.
We'd got used to the horns growing out of his head. Maggie?
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of here!
It's fragile. Her nerves are shredded.
Maggie was terrified of her own appearance and how people might react to it. I found her a room for privacy.
Help me, Doctor.
Hidden away like a secret in the surgery.
We need help here.
Devonshire hasn't returned my calls.
Why did he choose me for this?
I'll try his office again.
I called someone too.
Who?
Dr. Diaz, you're needed.
On my way. She thinks she's going to be out
We really didn't see what was coming. The Specialist by Matthew Broughton. Episode 3.
I'm in the lab. Contact me via microbiology reception or leave a message.
Nellie! Anna Diaz. It's been a while, lady. Look, I'm in Bly, in Mid Wales. The GP died, I'm filling in. The cases here are really, really unusual. Call me? Tilt your head. Look into the light. Try not to blink. They're dry. Do they itch?
They're crawling out of my sockets.
Strain on the extraocular muscle. I'll get you some drops. And your hand tremor's increased.
People come and look at me.
What do you mean?
Faces stood over me last night.
Are you sure? Because Jed and Ruth...
Miss Ruth brings them in.
Absolute nonsense. She was obviously having a fever dream.
She's very sensitive.
I am too busy to be playing silly buggers, thank you. And you have more patience to see.
Ruth!
Still no test results for Mr. D, but Maggie's a courier now.
She could be heading for a full thyrotoxic crisis.
What do I need to do?
Get her to the city. A thyroid storm would put her in a coma.
I'll organise transport. Can we get you to another patient then?
Jed,
What is it?
it didn't go well with Maggie.
What happened?
I need to feel your throat, okay?
It's sore.
This butterfly-shaped gland is your thyroid. It's enlarged, a goiter. You're going through hormonal changes.
Are you pretending it's normal?
It's possible hypothyroidism, speeding up your metabolism.
You look worried.
No, not at all.
You are worried.
There will be an explanation.
You've never seen anyone like me before, and you don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
Of course, diagnostic steps, but it's, you know...
It was physical. The need to stay in control.
Dr. Price was always certain.
We need to get you to a hospital with a tech for proper testing.
I don't want to go anywhere.
It's for your own good.
You sent me to town like a freak in a circus. My throat.
Try to relax. You're okay.
No, I'm not.
I'll talk to Maggie. Cases are piling up.
Every one of them desperate. Who's next?
Sean Ellis.
No,
Matthew Meyer. Sean is an architect and teacher. She says she's not slept for 2 months.
that's unlikely.
She's pale and her eyes
I've tried everything. Dr. Price had you on Zopiclone. It makes me sick, agitated, and even more awake. Your heart is fine. When you don't sleep, you don't live. I'm in hell. Let's try you on something stronger, then. Nothing works. We'll give this a go. I've been seeing things. What things?
In the forest. Forces of darkness.
Right. Okay. Not uncommon here.
I can feel it in me. I know I'm gonna die.
Shan, if you hadn't slept in 2 months, you'd already be dead.
What?
Let's just see if the rest of the house.
Look at me, Dr. Diaz. My face.
I have a lot of people to see. You don't believe me, you're stressed. Go home, take these, and go to bed. Wider, I need to see your throat.
Anna saw a lot of patients that morning. Some more concerning than others.
Keep it open, please. That's it. Okay. Good.
Private word, Doctor.
What is it? Where is she? Anything?
No, she can't be far.
She's not our back. She can't have just disappeared.
I'll check the name. Maggie? Maggie!
How has no one seen her?
Maybe she went home.
Without transport. She was terrified of being looked at.
Maybe she did a Dartington.